TNTMTheShow presents
Talking Nerdy
September edition
with your hosts, Pablo Gunner,
the Ambassador,
and we are here to talk nerdy to you about all the nerdy stuff that we did and came out for the month of September. Starting off, our grade scale for a lot of this stuff, because it is streaming now, everything's streaming now, is going to be must stream. Unless it's like a movie, it'll be a buy. And then we're going to have check it out. Yeah, check it out.
Worth watching.
Rent or something like that.
That's what we kind of
wait for stream. With. And then it's like wait for stream, I guess.
Yeah, we replaced the rent with check it out.
Yeah, and then pass. Pass is pass. That's as worse. Yep. That's as bad as it gets. So for this month, this is what we're covering. We're going to be covering Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. And then we'll talk about merch, do some shout outs, and talk about our merch coming out next month.
And let you know about our charity for the month of October.
Next we have Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but you did, so tell me about it.
Such mixed feelings about it.
Okay.
Like, it has some good moments, but then it doesn't at the same time. I would say Jenna Ortega did good in this.
Mm-hmm.
She brought her A game and really brought it. Winona Ryder.
Oh, yeah.
Great actress. Brought her A game, but the script writers didn't bring their A game for her. They tried to make her more based off of her character on Stranger Things than on the show. Like, the whole premise is kind of a bit repulsing. The idea that, because if you watch the original Beetlejuice, she's treating those ghosts like people, and she wants the best for those people.
Mm-hmm.
To go from that to, I'm a ghost whisperer, and I'm making money off of all these ghosts.
Here's what I think.
You have no psychic abilities whatsoever. You just pretend to be one so the police will hire you.
That is a brilliant theory.
So you admit I'm right?
Not at all.
Can you prove you're psychic?
I can read your palm. Give me your hand.
It's just too drastic of a change and not realistic, because a lot of people have simple drives and they're not going to go over that simple drive. Like, even when you have villains, they have a drive, even if they think they're doing it for good, they still have that drive when they're good or evil.
Right.
But if you completely change someone's drive, you either need to have a ton of series of events shown on why they could drastically change that much, or you need to just write the character better.
Right.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender, you have Zuko. Well, Zuko never really lost that drive he wanted. He just figured out more of how he wants it versus instead of how he was doing it before. Realize the Avatar is not my problem. It's my crappy dad. That's my problem. And he helps Aang take on the issue with his crappy dad head on and is able to overcome it. And he's always been a person of justice and honor, even when he was bad and even when he's good. All those characteristics were still there. That's like a perfect example of how to do it. And that's from a kid's show. That's not good if you're Beetlejuice. But Michael Keaton killed it. He did really good in the movie. The other big issue with the movie is a lot of convoluted stories. I think if they would have stuck more, even the big baddie that was advertised in the trailer wasn't really there much.
Okay.
I think their best bet would have been to reduce the amount of stories.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna Ortega's story was one of the best stories in there. If they would have kind of just cut it down to focus mostly on her story, they could have still brought Beetlejuice in and tied loose ends, and it would have worked out really well, because she had the best story. Sometimes it's not about doing more, it's about doing good with what you have versus trying to overload.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was about more being good, then Spider-Man 3 would have been an amazing film. But it isn't. It had too much. They needed to focus it more and take some of the side stuff off, and it could have been a good movie.
Mm.
That's kind of how I feel about this, and it even has some good moments in there. Towards the end, the musical moment was pretty fantastic and entertaining. But overall, I'd have to say, wait for it to be streaming. It's worth watching.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I wouldn't go to the theater to see it or go buy it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool.
So now we're going to go and move on to our shout out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about our shout outs, which is we have Atticus. Atticus is back. He is a friend of mine that lives in Vietnam as a teacher in, I want to say, Lao Cai, if that's correct, if I'm pronouncing that correct or saying it right. He has earned the title of the Batman / Bruce Wayne. I mean, he's not loaded, so I don't know if that's Bruce Wayne necessarily, but the Batman of Lao Cai, because they had this torrential downpour over there, and like a lot of people died in it, and
River flooded.
He has donated money to people that he knew, and he was out there. He has footage where he's out there helping people, you know, in this flooding, like making sure that they can get like to their house and stuff, and get to safety. Crazy stuff. And now he's part of it with the rebuilding and stuff. You can see that footage on it. It's so crazy to see like how beautiful it was before, and now it's just wrecked, and like, so you definitely got to check him out. Obviously, MK Wizard, I've been doing stuff with her, and you should check out her webcomic, and just all the stuff that she posts on social media is so great. I can totally get down with. And then we have Pesky Gremlins. They also do webcomics, so check them out. They're funny, cute stuff. We have the Semi-Skeptic Pod. They always help us out, as well as the Watch It If You Can podcast, and many more. They always help us out and stuff. So yeah, check them out. And then we also have our merch here. I am wearing my Rings of Power right here, what's a play on, right? The nerds. It's Talk Nerdy to Me, and then it says The Nerds of Power. I got my Batman shirt, tank top that I made here. It's the all-over print that says Talk Nerdy to Me in the Batman lettering with a bat symbol and stuff. So this is absolutely top-notch. This does not fade. The all-over print is the best stuff to get. It's a little more expensive, but it is definitely worth it because it does not fade. It's superb, and it's just better quality stuff.
And then I have a Halloween shirt.
Yes, we're going to be putting out Halloween merch for October, obviously, because it is Halloween month. So we're going to be rolling all that stuff out. So get this stuff while you can. Oh, also, hey, I forgot about this. I also have this, the White Power Ranger leggings, which is really top-notch, that Slay J made. And I also have these underwear, which is the Finish Me Mortal Kombat boxer briefs that look phenomenal. They are so great. They're so comfortable. They don't have a pee hole, but they are super comfortable and they're great. I feel like I'd even wear them as like swim trunks because they're like so thick and sturdy. But yeah, I love this stuff. It's so great. So definitely check it out on our store, TNTM, the store. That's where you can find it. Look it up. We do a charity every month. For September, it is suicide. It's for suicide prevention, right? And so I think we might actually have some money to donate because we did make some money off the merch this month. So we need to do the math and see if we can donate that stuff before the end of the month. For the new month, for October, it's going to be
Breast Cancer Foundation.
Yes, the National Breast Cancer Foundation charity, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Save the tatas.
Save the women, but yes.
They've
I know that's a slogan.
They've actually like made shirts that say "Save the tatas" that do raise money for breast cancer awareness.
So help us, help them by buying some of our merch and stuff like that. And everything you do helps. We've been climbing. We've been getting more and more likes on our Facebook. I think we might already be at 44K. It's crazy. We're going to do a giveaway at 50K. We're going to do a giveaway of comics, video games, graphic novels, merch. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait for that. And that one we'll be doing, obviously, on Facebook, and then once we hit 500 subscribers for YouTube, we're gonna do a giveaway as well. We're inching there every day, every week, every month. That's it for us, right?
Yeah, stay nerdy, planet Earth.
Talk nerdy to me.